Hello, everybody. We are back for episode 26 of Almost a Party. We've got our whole group here tonight, and this will be our last session until I believe the second weekend in July, which would be July 9th, just because we've all got busy schedules leading up to and through the rest of this month. And then the first week of July is the 4th of July weekend, which most of us are based in the US here as part of this group. And so I am sure several of us will have already weekend plans. So we will be back on July 9th after today's session. But we are all here excited to get into this. So, where we last left off our players, they had been with a couple of the villagers from Branbu, talking with a mysterious statue of a woman holding a baby. After getting a few answers, they decided to head further out into the wetlands of Typhon's Folly, being led by uh, Cavorn of Branbu. After getting to a point where Cavorn had not traveled that far before, they were ambushed and attacked by living plants that had decided that they were looking for some more food. Cavorn, after dying, the players were able to fight off the plants and revive him. He decided to return home to Branbu, and the players continued on, heading further south into the wetlands. Eventually, they stumbled upon a graveyard with several marked graves but no names attached. Upon inspecting the graves, they were again assaulted by living plant creatures. Eventually, after fighting off and looking through the graveyard a bit more, they decided to venture into the tomb that was raised there. Upon looking in, they found that there was one of the sarcophaguses that was a bit odd, and they decided to open it up and venture down into the depths. So that is where we pick up. Ore, you were the one leading this. As you enter and begin descending down the stairs, it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, go ahead. I was gonna say, with my detect magic on. How far down does this stairwell go?
You'll have to keep going down until you can see it. With your 300 feet of dark vision, you can see that it extends about 50 feet before it hits a wall, and it seems that it has a turn, and it's probably a switchback of stairs leading down.
So I make it about 20 feet before I see that it's 50 feet down.
It's almost as soon as you start going down, where when your head gets below, you can see how far it goes. So it's not even 20
Gotcha.
feet before you get there.
Right. Then it's once I can see the full range down, I'm going to turn back up and go join the rest of the party in the uh, sarcophagus room,
Yeah,
the
the
mausoleum, if you will.
mausoleum, the tomb.
Yeah,
Yep.
and let them know what I've seen. Uh, I have discovered a stairwell. It descends about 50 feet. There's lots of vines. Should we continue down?
Yes.
Let's go.
Potential death? Sure, why not?
Excellent.
It's okay. Arnwell's got your back.
Should I lead, or would somebody else like to go first?
I think you got the best dark vision. Was it dark down there?
It is, but I can see to the end of the stairwell before there is a wall and it turns.
I'll go right behind you. Or if it's wide enough right next to you.
How wide is it? Is it just single person,
Yeah, it's
or
gonna be single person the whole way down.
and it's viney the whole way down as well, right?
Yep. So it's covered in plants. The entire way, just vines, moss, all sorts of things just growing up along the staircase, along the walls there.
Okay, I will use my moon sickle and start carving away. We'll stop about every 10 feet or so and kind of evaluate if there's traps. and kind of just proceed cautiously.
Okay. Who is doing the one searching for traps?
I
That
guess I will.
investigation check.
Okay, so Ore, you want to do that?
Sure, I'm in the lead, cutting away.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check to see if you notice anything off that looks suspicious, like this
Uh,
could be trapped.
I think it's. I think I've got a great, capable search of 4.
It's hard to see anything beyond the plants here, so everything kind of looks suspicious and out of ordinary for a staircase like this,
Sure.
but nothing that you are obviously like, oh, that's clearly a trap.
It looks clear to me, and then I continue to descend another 10 feet.
Okay. So this process goes on. You don't detect any traps as you go. When you get to the end of the 50 stairs, it has a right turn, goes about 5 feet, and then it just switchbacks and descends another what you can see to be 50 feet. Repeating this process that switchbacks one more time and descends another 50 feet. As you make it down that last bit of that 50 feet, it begins to open up, and you can see that the walls are still very covered. But along with that, the smell of death definitely reaches you as you get down here. So if you would all like to go ahead and open up the Typhon's lab map. For those of you without dark vision, it is completely dark by this point. You have no way to see anything, and that should be reflected in the map.
It's
That
taking
was
a
a
second to load.
that was a total of 150 feet down, 3 switchbacks, right?
Yep.
As we approach the end of that third switchback, I am going to use my Eyes of Night and grant everybody in the party who cannot see in the dark 300 feet of dark vision. Actually, I think I can grant
I think it's
everybody.
just Ito.
Actually, I
And
think I can
Mizeki.
give the three. I can
Oh,
give the
and Zeki.
300 feet
Okay.
to everybody in the party actually for an
Yeah.
hour.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to turn off lighting then, because that basically makes it pointless. None of these parts are more than 300 feet away. So you should all be able to see the entirety of this first room where you arrive. For those of you that are getting in the map, it's going to be in your top right corner. It is a fairly large map. You should see where your tokens are at.
What's the map called? It didn't load for me.
Typhon's lab.
Got it. Thank you. It didn't load the first time for some reason.
Yeah, it's kind of big, so it takes a hot second to
Yeah,
load.
it is a very
Yeah.
large map.
There we go.
All right. So as you get down here and you make your way down the stairs and kind of group up to examine and see your surroundings, you can see that there are plants growing up everywhere. You can see that there are 2 doors in this room. And as you begin to start moving, you see that there is some movement amongst some of the plants. And you can see as orange lights begin to take shape of what would be a suit of armor, and it begins marching slowly out from one of the bushes covered in vines. I would like everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
19.
12.
19 for
21.
Alondiel, 12 for Sadzi,
21 for Ore.
21 for Ore. Mizeki,
Come on, Beyond. Do something. There we go. 15.
15. Zerdig,
Also 15, but after Mizeki because he has a better mod than me.
So the way it works is you guys just decide on your turn. So it doesn't actually matter for mods and things. Ito,
21.
21. All right. So that will get us to the top of the round. That is going to be Ore and Ito. You are both up with a 21. Who would like to go first?
Ito, do you want to go first?
Sure. Ito will rush in as usual.
Oops. I'm showing off all sorts of things by clicking the wrong button. The whole stream gets to see everything. All right, you're rushing in? Cool.
First swing is a 13.
That will miss.
And how about a 24?
That will also miss.
I have concerns.
You have concerns. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I think I misheard you. What did you?
yeah, 24.
Okay, I just heard the 4. I was like,
Okay.
Okay, I was
and
about
then
to say
I'm like, wait, how did you roll a 4? And like,
we
it's
should leave.
it's not showing up in my game log. So are you rolling and sending it to D&D Beyond?
Uh, It
It
it's
showed up
sending
in
to D&D
Discord
Beyond.
too.
It's in the Discord end. Yeah.
Weird.
I see it. I see it in the game log and in Discord.
Interesting. It's not updating my game log. There we go.
So that'll be
Game
9
log just
damage.
updated. Perfect. Cool.
That'll be
9
9 damage, and I apply Unwavering Mark because I keep forgetting to say that.
Okay, and that was with your spear, your magical book that turns into a
Yes.
spear. Okay.
Book of
Yes.
Okay.
And bonus action shove.
All right.
That'll be a 25.
It can't beat a 25, so you knock it prone.
Yay. End of turn.
Ore, it is your turn.
This is lovely. Back up the stairs. I'm kidding. I hit him with Sacred Flame. No. I'm going to hit him with... Yeah, Sacred Flame. Make him do a dex save. Has to be to 17.
12.
Yay. He will take... Looks like 11 points of damage on that.
Okay.
And that's... You know what? I'm going to move a little bit just to kind of parse out.
Okay. As you move away from there, the vines that are growing up along the wall strike out at you. That is a 23 to hit.
Ooh, that'll hit.
Okay. You will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained, so you will only reach right next to Sadzi. Sorry, I should have specified that point next to Sadzi.
Gotcha.
That's right
So
when
I
you leave
am
its range.
grappled and restrained presently.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that mean my attacks are also a disadvantage?
Yes, so your
Okay.
attacks are at disadvantage while you're restrained.
Cool.
And attacks against you have advantage. You have disadvantage on dex saving throws, and your speed is 0.
Does that, with him being grappling me, does that mean he's adjacent to me? Because can I strike at his vines?
He's got
Or
a
do I
reach
got
of
to strike
15
it?
feet, so...
Okay, so that I'm not adjacent to him in this case.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry, he's got a reach of 20 feet. But yeah, that's right where you run out of his movement, so...
Cool. Good to know.
Yep. They got nice long reach because they're slow. All right. So that's gonna be your movement and your action. Did you have any bonus actions?
Not at present. I don't have a bonus action I'm going to use right now.
All right, Alondio.
Okay. I want the suit. Oh, let's make sure I'm within range. Okay, I want the armor to make a wisdom save.
All right. 10.
That fails. So Toll the Dead will ring its brain for 6.
It's taken damage already, so that
Oh,
should be
it's
D12s instead of
D12s.
D8s.
There, let's redo that with D12s. 7.
One more point of damage. You'll take it, right?
I'll take it. And with that thing, whipping people, I'll probably interpose between them and Sadzi.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. It is now the Vine's turns. The one that has you grappled, Ore, is going to constrict. 12.
12 does not hit, or is that just 12 damage automatically?
It is 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right. This one's going to swing out and try and grab Ito to pull away from the armor. That is a 10 to hit.
I would be depressed if that hit.
All right. In that case, it is Mizeki's turn.
All right. Well, this is bad. I'm obviously. So the one on the left is the one grabbing. All right.
Yeah, the one that you're almost right next to.
Does it look like it can grab me as well?
It can only grapple one at a time. So.
Okay, so it looks like I could reasonably move away from it.
Yep.
Okay. Let me double check something real quick. Does steady aim require me to not move at all?
I
Yes.
Yeah,
think
if I
so.
haven't moved. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then no, we're not going to use it. I'm going to move away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
I'm going to go to there. Not that it really matters, but it makes me feel better. And then I'm going to shoot at the armor
Okay.
thing. And I think I did that right. Oh, I am not the right person. It is. There we go. Okay, 11 to hit.
11 will miss.
Okay, and then 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay, so 15 damage, 3 of which is thunder.
3 of which is thunder.
And then, is it possible?
And that was Eldritch Blast, so that's force damage?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Force damage. Magical force.
So it takes... the thunder damage is all that seems to affect it.
Okay. Good to know. And then, do I have anything fancy I can do? I can make myself really fast. I should have hexed him. I'm going to hex him now.
Okay.
For strength.
So Hex on strength, so that's just strength checks, right?
Checks. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So like the getting knocked down stuff.
Also, those attacks should have been made with disadvantage, because he is currently prone.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, right. 1 sec.
I'm fine since it can't hurt him anyways. All you can do is your thunder damage, so...
Okay, that's fine. I will take my 3 thunder damage.
Yeah.
And he is hexed for anyone else later.
Okay.
So if they want to knock him down or whatever.
I feel like with everyone else using range, I need to stop knocking things down.
Yeah, you should grapple him instead and not knock him over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that I can't do as a bonus action.
Knocking
Zerdig,
things
like,
You can
down
shove.
only benefits
You
you and
can
Zerdig.
Yeah,
And
you
Zerdig
can
and Z2.
shove.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, shoving doesn't have to be knocked prone. It can just be pushed away.
Okay. And a Zerdig. You are up, and then followed immediately by Z2.
So can Ore choose to fail a shove? And if he does, will he get ungrappled?
You can make the strength check to break him free. So
Is it like a DC 10 or something?
it's a
Oh, yeah,
DC, but
Okay, Z2 will do that. Bonus action. But Zerdig is going to run up and smack the helmed
okay.
horror. Can't
The
speak.
Hindenhorner.
The guy, Assassin Vine 2 to the south is the one that has Ore, right?
No, it's the one to the west.
The west? Alright, we're
Mhm.
going to go through that path then. Sorry, Ore. See ya.
Okay.
I understand.
All right.
Alright.
Did you go further around Elondiel, or did you pass through Elondiel's space?
I would go closer to the vine that clearly has Ore and farther away from the vine that clearly doesn't.
Okay.
Because
So
we know what these things do. We've
Yeah.
seen them twice, 3 times now.
Yeah. So okay. So you basically get right up next to the vine. I was gonna say because crossing through Elondiel's space is right in its range. So
Alright, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, right here. He can exactly go that way going to the north, so
Yep.
or the west.
okay.
So we're gonna do that. Then he'll swing twice at the helmed horror who's on the ground, so he has advantage.
Yep.
And then afterwards, Z2 is gonna go and try and strength check get Ore free. Can we put the channel? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. There's specifically a channel for your rules.
All right,
So,
21
okay.
and 11 magical slashing damage.
Okay. Perfect. That was gonna be my question. Is it that a magic weapon? So
Oh, I'm forgetting Elven advantage. Sorry, 1 second. Neither of them are crits. So the next one's 19 for 12 magical slashing damage.
you forgot Elven advantage on that last one as well.
I just rolled 2d20 to see, and it's just a 5 and a 17. So the 17 would be actually be 25 if for some reason the 19 doesn't hit.
Right. The 19 doesn't, but the 25 does. So,
Oh, snap. All right, well, 25 to hit then for 12 magical slashing damage.
mhm.
And then he's done, and Z2 will go ahead and make a roll to try and rescue Ori.
Okay. So give me an athletics check with Z2 to pull them out.
I have to look up. I need to like always have the Steel Defender block up, but I think it's just proficiency bonus, so it should be like 16, I think.
Um,
So I rolled a 13. I think I add proficiency bonus, but let me check.
it probably has a strength that you add as well.
It is the athletics is +2 plus proficiency.
All right, yeah,
So
it's
you would
18.
add 5 to whatever you rolled. So 18.
Super strong. Yeah,
Okay.
18.
Okay. You will break Ore free of that grapple.
Yay! All done.
All right.
Thank
Just
you, Z2.
in time for it to be the Helmed Horror's turn, who is going to stand up, pull its sword out, and strike once at Zerdig and once at Ito. So Zerdig, that is a 9 to hit,
That's a miss.
and Ito, that is a 10 to hit. They want to hit you on those 10s,
Also a
Ito.
miss.
All right. And then it is Sadzi's turn.
Okay. Nobody's currently grappled. Have any of the monsters hit anyone? Like damaged?
The vine that hit Ore to grapple him. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the one on the west. So
Yeah, but the helm Tor, uh, he's taking some damage. So let's see if I can just take him out.
he's taking quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, I'll firebolt at him.
Okay.
So that was an 11 to hit.
That'll miss.
All right, and honestly, I'm in a pretty decent position. I think I'll just stay where I am.
Kind of firebolted in his general direction more than anything.
Yeah, well, aim, it's an issue. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay. That will bring us back to the top of the round with Ore and Ito.
Give him a swing, Ito.
Yay, more stabbing and less shoving. It was almost a 20. I'll take a 10 back at him.
That'll miss.
Shoot, I could have moved around him to flank. One sec. Ooh, wait. I'm probably within that first one's reach. Never mind.
Yeah, maybe. As long as you don't exit its reach, you're fine.
I can't flank without leaving its reach.
You could just trust that it doesn't hit you. You've seen how well I've been
Yeah,
rolling against you today.
believe in your armor. Come on.
Fair. I'll take a 26 to hit without moving to flank.
Alright, that'll hit.
And 8 damage.
Alright, that
Once again,
is
applying the mark.
going to be enough to kill it. So how do you want to destroy this Helm Torer?
Ito kind of realizes that stabbing an animated, well, a suit of armor is not going super great for him, but he does manage to get his spear stabbed in the front of it, and then just brings it down as far as he can inside the armor.
Alright. And with that, the Helm Torer collapses on top of your spear. It just goes lifeless, inanimate. It begins clanging to the ground in pieces. Alright, any movement that you would like to do now?
I will move up to there.
Okay. As you leave the other vine's reach, it will strike out to grab and
I was in
constrict
his
you.
reach.
Yes, you were. You were in both of them perfectly. That's a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. All right. So Ore.
The one that Ito ran up to that had me in its grasp, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at him.
Okay.
So another DC 17.
Dex.
Dex, yeah.
10.
Cool. He will take looks like 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay.
Who looks the most susceptible in our group to taking damage?
Probably Satsi. She's the least armored.
Cool. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Sadzi, giving her a +2.
Okay.
Sweet, thanks.
Yeah, so +2 to your AC.
All right. Any movement or anything?
No, I've learned my lesson. I'm going to stand where I'm at.
All right. Alandio.
I'll take the plant that is hitting that Ito's ganging up on and cling on my shield and make it make a wisdom save.
11.
That fails. Has that one been hurt?
Yes, it has. That's the only one that's been hurt. So.
Boop, boop. And now it's been hurt for 15 more.
All right. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. I'll keep my shield up and at the ready.
Okay. Ito, the vine next to you that you are attacking is going to attempt to constrict you. That is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
You'll take 11 points of bludgeoning damage and are grappled. This other vine is going to reach out and attack Z2.
That'll be 8
is...
points of damage thanks to Heavy Armor Master.
Oh, you reduce it. I was like, wait, you didn't deal damage back to it. Yeah, you reduced your damage. Cool. That is a 17 to hit Z2.
I believe that hits. His AC is 15, yeah.
Okay. For 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and Z2 is now grappled.
All right.
And then it is to Mizeki and Zerdig. So whoever would like to go.
I can go real quick.
Yeah.
Mine's really simple. List, Gen W, Agon, Jash, Martin. 19 to hit on the. Let's go with the one that we're actively fighting. It's the one top.
Okay. So the one by
number
Ito,
1, I guess.
that'll hit.
Yeah. 3 magical force, 3 magical thunder, and 6 magical force, 3 magical thunder.
Okay, so 9 total damage.
Yeah, 9 total.
Okay.
And then the next one is 17 to hit.
17 will also hit.
I rolled a 1, so I only deal 4 damage.
Okay.
Very sad. And that's me done.
All right, Zerdig.
All right. On the map, Zerdig can't get into flanking position, so I will just assume he can't.
Yeah.
And just step up next to Ito, and then swing at this thing twice.
Okay.
Actually, I could go down to the south and just take. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's more fun. And just take the attack from him.
Okay, so you're going to go to the other one instead? Okay.
Actually, I can't count squares. I can't get to where I want to. So, no, I'll just stay to the north and just make 2 attacks.
Okay.
That's a 16.
16 will hit.
And a 19 for 23 total magical slashing damage.
23 total. All right.
Swinging that magical greatsword around.
Okay. Z2 takes 25 poison damage at the start of its turn.
I think he's immune to poison damage.
Probably.
He is.
Yeah, so I raise you 25 to 0. And Z2 goes, and I guess he'll try and.
There you go.
There's 2 ways to break out, right? You can
Wherever you want
attack,
to keep it.
or you can try and break the grapple, right?
Yeah, you need to break the grapple because you're too far away to actually.
Okay, so Z2 will try and break the grapple then.
Okay. Go ahead and make your athletics check. We determine
23.
That's a +5. Yeah, you break free easy.
Z2 is pretty good at athletics, so I'll have to note this for later. And then he'll walk up to the vine, but that's the end of his turn.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Sadzi.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for the vine that Ito and Zerdig are next to. I'm gonna try create bonfire this time. It's a 16 dex save.
Okay. It gets an 18. Natural 18.
Well, poop. I guess.
The plant that can't move avoids the fire.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it would be a smart idea to move or not, but I'm kind of thinking I should just stay put for now.
Okay. All right. Any bonus actions? Anything that you want to do?
No, I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. Ito and Ore.
Go ahead, Ito.
Ito does more smacking.
But is it super effective?
We'll find out.
A 26 and a crit to hit. So
Nice.
Yeah, those both hit.
Bravo.
total of 19 damage.
Total of 19 damage. Okay.
And applying the mark again.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Okay. If not, then Ore.
I am going to hit the one next to Z2 with Sacred Flame, make him do another 17 dex save.
2.
Doing great on those dex saves. This is for, looks like 9 points of radiant damage.
9 points of radiant damage. Okay.
Try and move into flanking with Z2 so he can get the advantage on that.
Okay. As you leave the range of the one by Zerdig and Ito, it will try and lash out at you and will miss. That is a natural 1.
Cool. Sounds good.
So good at this. All right. So movement, action, any bonus?
Not at this moment. I'm just going to extend that advantage off to Z2
Okay.
or whoever.
Alondio.
I'm gonna make the one that's being ganged up by Ito and Zero save.
4.
Haha, that fails. Nick can eat another 6 damage.
6 damage. That is exactly enough. The vines go limp. How do you want to destroy it?
It's just so it was literally told into death. It gets the remaining life force it had gets sucked away by Aran Whale.
All right. And the vines go limp. And it is any movement or bonus actions?
I'll move to be right there and in between the plant and our feline and horse friends.
Okay. All right. The vine is up. It's going to attempt to constrict Ore this time. That is a 21.
Ah, just what you needed.
For 9 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled.
Cool. Grappled and restrained?
Yeah. So while grappled, you are restrained.
Gotcha.
All right. That is it for the vine. So it is Mizeki and Zerdig.
All right, Mizeki, you want to go first again?
Is it? Yeah, you probably can't kill it without my help, so I will help. Let me.
Yep. Cool. You want to get in flanking for me? That'd be great.
Yeah, sure. Just move to the top corner, you think?
Yeah. I can't ping on here. Down one more. So you're on the east and I'm on the west. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I think you maybe
Cool.
want him down one space. Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
There you go.
So I'm actually in line with the grid. The grid is like half sized right now.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know what's going on with it. It's like weird on this map.
Do I have any spells that are melee range? I don't. So I'm going to shoot my Eldritch Blast before I move up into range of him.
That's fine.
Is that okay? Cool.
As
I
you're
should
running there,
really
just
pick
pew
some
pew.
different. Yeah, I should pick some different cantrips.
Or use your dagger or something.
My dagger is so bad.
But it gets sneak attack.
Sure, why not? Ace. Wait, is it? I have a fancy dagger, don't I? I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes.
Sneak. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
10 damage, magical piercing.
10 magical piercing damage. Okay.
And then I will jingle jangle my way standing next to it, I guess. Just hanging out.
Okay. Zerdig.
All right, Zerdig is
down
gonna
one
run
more
over.
to get your.
On my screen, I'm perfectly parallel to Mizeki, but you
Right.
can move me if you need.
Yeah, you need to be down one more to get the flanking. Or yeah, that was a half step, so just another half step will get it. Weird. When I move you guys, it moves you whole
Yeah.
steps.
Yeah, the grid's all weird for. Anyway, we're gonna flank and attack.
I'll have to look at and see why the grid is doing that. Okay. Go ahead with your super elven advantage.
That is a double crit. Thanks a lot, dice. So that's a crit for 22 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
I should have smited. I can cast smites beforehand, but I forgot. We'll just attack normally. And that is a 24 to hit for 14 more.
Okay. So a total of 36 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Z2 is going to punch it.
And Z2's flanking with Ore, who is currently grappled by it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I guess Ore is grappled. He'll come try and free Ore.
Okay.
I mean, it's funnier if he does.
I know, but Ore needs help, and Ore can't athletics out of this by himself.
Help the fellow robot. All right, go ahead and make your.
That's only going to be a 10.
A 10 will not break Ore free.
All right, all done.
These plants are anti-robot, apparently.
It's just that the robots have usually been the one closest to them or moving out of their range. So, and when there's an equal number of closing, I randomly determine. So.
Well, it looks like fire hasn't had any impact, so I'll try Chill Touch.
Chill Touch. Okay. Is that an attack or a save?
That's an attack.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
Got a 23.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
So that's 6 damage.
What kind?
I believe it's necrotic.
6 necrotic? Okay.
Yes, necrotic.
All right. That seems to be effective. So.
Woohoo!
All right. Anything else that you would like to do?
I guess I can move now that we've got some things kind of cleared out a little. I'm just gonna move to be in between Ito and Alondiel.
Okay. That works. If you have nothing else, it is to Ore and Ito's turn.
Go right ahead, guys.
I'll go first on this one. I am going to again hit him with Sacred Flame.
You take 17 points of poison damage at the start of your turn.
I have advantage on being poisoned, and I have poison resistance.
Okay, so you'll take half of the poison damage then. So you'll take,
which is 8.
8 poison damage.
Cool.
And
he has to make a dex save.
Okay, dex save. 10.
Cool. He will take. Looks like 12 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Okay. All right. Any
I
bonus
can't move.
actions? Yeah, no, you can't move. You're stuck.
No, I don't have a bonus action in this one, unfortunately. Oh, I have a question for you. Now that it's kind of up there, could I have used absorb elements to have additionally reduced that poison damage as a reaction?
I don't think poison's one of the damage types you can choose from.
It is.
It is.
It is from absorb elements.
Right, but absorb
Yeah,
elements
it's
is
basically all the.
an action to cast, right?
No,
No,
a
it's a
reaction.
Reaction? Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I had burned my reaction on that, I could have reduced that down
No,
to 4.
it is acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Oh, it's acid.
Oh,
Yeah,
acid.
It's-
Acid. I'm sorry. I was thinking that
Acid,
was
not
poison.
it's
Because
basically
it is
all
a
the
skull
dragon
and
breath
crossbones.
types.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, then never mind. Doesn't not applicable here. So that is me.
Okay. All right. Ito, then, since Ore went first this time. And you are flanking with Z2. Huzzah.
Yay! 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Yeah, I don't know if your mic is doing something weird, Ito, because I heard it that time too. I only heard the 4.
And then I'm not.
I think Discord's just taking a second to process my push to talk.
Oh, probably. That was 12 points of damage, it looks like. That will be enough. How do you want
Yes.
to do this?
Apparently with a second stab, because I hadn't quite processed that it was dead yet.
Make sure you're dead.